Hello everyone, in this video we'll be going over time frame alignment and how to align time frames in the correct way to get from a PD array into a lower time frame entry. So the first thing we have to understand is how I use top-down analysis. With top-down analysis, I'm focused on three time frames: the bias, a higher time frame, a structural time frame, and an entry time frame. And these time frames consist of a daily, an hourly, and a minutes time frame. And specifically in this video, we're going to be going over the structure and entry time frames and how to align them for a nice trade. So in this example right here, we have this daily chart reacting off of this order block. And so we can come down to the structural time frame, and we want this time frame to align with our higher time frame bias. And in this case right here, you can see we have this nice change in this day delivery, which we react off of. And now looking at this entry time frame on the 5-minute chart, we also want it to align with the higher time frames. And as you can see in this case, we get this 5-minute change in this day delivery, and we take our position off that and catch a nice take profit. And now all the time frames from the entry, the structural, and bias are all aligned bullish. So how do I align my time frames? For the weekly, I have a 4-hour and a 15-minute. For a daily, I have a 1-hour and 5-minute. For the 4-hour, I have a 15-minute and 1-minute. For the hourly, I have a 5-minute and 15-second. For the 30-minute, I have a 3-minute. And for the 15-minute, I have a 1-minute. Let's say I want to take an entry on the 5-minute. This aligns with the 1-hour structure, and this aligns with the daily bias. And let's say I want to take an entry on the 1-minute. I look to the left and look for the structure, which is the 15-minute. And now I look more to the left for our bias, and this would be the 4-hour. And this is how it looked like. We have this 15-minute fair value gap and structure right here, and we can go down to the 1-minute chart and look for our entry. We get this nice change in this day delivery, and we take our position to the highs. And now we can take a look at some examples. In this case right here, we have the daily fair value gap that we're going to get tapped into. And in order to get tapped into it, after that, we have to look at the 1-hour structure. So we tap into it, and now we can go down to the hourly chart and look for a change in this day delivery. As you can see, we get this nice change in this day delivery. So after seeing this change in this day delivery on the hourly chart, after the daily chart, we can go down to the lower time frame, which is the 5-minute, and look for an entry. So now on the 5-minute chart, we have this nice change in this day delivery on the lower time frame, and we can limit order this change in this day delivery and take our position off this and look for a nice R. So this is what our position looks like right now. We have this daily fair value gap that we react off of. We get a nice hourly sys-D, and now we're looking to take a 5-minute change in this day delivery to this high right here. So we can see how this plays out. So we get tapped in right here, and we can see we get a nice take profit right here. And this is the aligned time frame playing out perfectly. And this is what it looks like on the hourly chart. We get a nice distribution from this sys-D level on the hourly chart, and this is what it looks like on the daily chart. We tap into this internal range of liquidity, and we target this nice external range of liquidity paired with the time frame alignment. And here's another example right here. We have a nice 4-hour fair value gap on gold that we tap into, and our aligned time frame for this would be the 15-minute chart. So let's go on to that. So we're on the 15-minute chart for structure right here, and as you can see, we get a nice change in this day delivery right away. So now that our bias and our structure is aligned, we can go down to the aligned time frame for the 15-minute chart, which is the 1-minute chart, and look for an entry. And as you can see right here, the thing that I'm looking for is this nice change in this day delivery right here and a candle body closure above this devil's mark. So let's see if we get that now. So we get this nice change in this day delivery, and we tap back into it. Let's see if we go higher from here. And yes, so this would be our entry right here. We keep our stops at this protected low, and we could target a nice 2R wherever that is. And now we can see this play out and see how it takes us. As you can see, we get a nice tap into our TP right here, and this is what it looks like on the 15-minute chart, and this is what it looks like on the hourly, the 4-hour chart, and we get this nice push higher. And this is our final example right here on the oil chart, as we have this nice 1-hour fair value gap right here. And the aligned time frame for the 1-hour chart is the 5-minute chart, so we can go down to look for our structure. And right here, you can see we get this nice change in this day delivery above this high on the 5-minute chart. So now that the bias and structure are aligned, we can go down to the aligned time frame, which is the 15-second chart. And as you can see right here on the 15-second chart, we get a nice change in this day delivery above this high, and we tap into it, and we can target a nice 2R using this swing low on the 15-second chart and look for a nice 2R up here. The 15-second chart is one of my favorite charts, and it really works really well. And as you can see, this works out nicely. So I hope you guys found this video useful and helpful. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section, and I'll see you guys next time.